What is up, everyone? Welcome to the next episode in our epic reactions. I am here, as always, with the gorgeous Panda.
Hi.
Wait, is your mic working, Panda?
Is my mic working?
Yep. Okay, it is working. I wasn't sure if you were talking then. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. We are ready to get into the next song in epic, and that last song was everything.
Yes.
The last song gave me life, and I'm so curious to see what is going to happen next.
We both brought up fans for the next one, for the last one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but this one's called Done For, which I mean, they've given Odysseus away now that he can stand up against Circe. Hermes gave him a little bag of tricks.
Yeah.
But Done For is not a good title for a song.
No.
But I feel like again, I said at the start of the last one what I thought it was going to be, and I was so far off base.
Yeah.
The last thing I expected was for Hermes to pop up. But I will say that in the last one, it did still wind up being a thing of another. The first song was Puppeteer, and the second song was just another person trying to puppeteer the situation.
Yep.
And this one seems to be all about them being manipulated. Yeah. So I'm curious what's going to happen now. Are we going to shift into Odysseus taking back some of his power now that he's got this ability, whatever it is? Or is Done For going to be Circe saying he's done for?
Yeah. Well, what Hermes had said, what the flower was supposed to do, it said it was something about it will give you the ability to manifest a creature of your choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only for a minute until the battle's over.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see what he will summon. Yeah. But either way, we are going to get into this and find out. We don't have to wait any longer. Let's get it going. This is Done For from Epic the Musical. Let's go. Ooh.
Lady of the palace, sorry that I ask this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me?
First of all, the music. Yes. The fact that this gives me all the vibe. I don't know the name of the song, but dum 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 dum. It's a classical music song, and I can't think of what it is. Like Harmon. To the point where the Muppets have covered it. Harmon, is it? Okay, yes. There we go. Yeah, it was giving me those vibes until the more epic style music came in, and I was like, "Ooh, there's the shift."
Well, and the intervals, if you listen to how his every note he hits on every word, or sometimes more than one per word or something, that up and down and back and forth and sideways is hard to do.
Yeah.
And he's hitting every single one.
It is incredible vocals, and again, the choice to just have everything drop away and have him say, "Did you do something to them?" And the way he says it, it's almost like a cockiness in his voice of like the and just awesome.
Very Alexander Hamilton.
Yes, yeah, actually, yeah.
Just to be sure, did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
Ooh.
You turned them into pigs.
Huh. I don't know who you are nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you and you're done for. Boy, you better run or soon you will be done.
Ma'am!
Wait a minute. Okay.
Circe is not messing around.
No.
She's not here to play at all. And damn. First of all, I revealed their true forms.
Men are pigs.
So, well, like, look, again, she seems to think that for sure. But I love the fact that this is a completely different look at this character.
Yes.
And it's something that we like. you get it from multiple different monsters as you go through this. Poseidon attacked them, but because they attacked his Cyclopses. The
Right.
Cyclops attacked them, but because they tried to eat and steal his sheep.
Right.
Circe has turned these guys into pigs to protect her nymphs. What are nymphs famous for? Being the things that you lust after.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a mistake that they were turned into pigs. I think this could very well be a case of, because we only heard Yuri's side of the story, this could very well be a case of the classic Feywild thing of she gave them the hospitality and they've crossed a line there. They've, been pigs, and so she's made them into pigs.
Yeah, and it could also be one of those cases where she's just very overprotective of, sees the perceived threat to her nymphs. Okay, we're gonna stop them right at the beginning.
Exactly. Yep. To stop them before they can cause trouble.
Yes.
And I'm very curious as to why, like, she's dropped the puppeteer act with Odysseus. I don't know if it's because he already has too much information, so she doesn't feel like she can manipulate him. But she's just gone, I'm not going to try and be sweet and nice to you. I'm going to show you power, and you're going to run. This chorus is absolutely fire. Like, I wondered what direction they go with Done For.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a threat. It's not a gloat. It's not a challenge. It is straight up a threat. And I love that. Also, this animatic of her growing huge with those particularly shaped eyes, so awesome.
You're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you and you're done for. Boy, you better run or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me. I just ate a flower, one that claims your power, so you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Ooh.
Okay,
Wait,
fine,
pause.
yes. Well, regardless.
Okay.
First of all, Odysseus, why are you telling her that you got it?
Thank you. It's another lesson in hubris for him. It's another lesson in pride goeth before the fall.
Yeah, and it's like he does obviously. Okay, yes, the prideful thing would be to brag. I'm good enough to defeat you. You're not gonna be able to hurt me. Blah blah blah. But then to tell her why, to tell her about the ace up the sleeve.
Exactly. And the one thing that I've noticed about this, okay, and I'm curious in terms of mythology because I don't know enough about Greek mythology. This entire epic saga has just educated me in my ignorance to mythology when it comes to this stuff. Is Hermes at all linked to Poseidon, like directly? Are they? I don't know what they're linked because I know that some of them are the children of God, some of them are brothers and things like that.
Yeah, it's like
I think it's only
the big three.
Yeah.
Are Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon.
And Poseidon. Yeah, I know that part, but I just didn't know how Hermes fits in because
I don't remember.
one thing I noticed about her shift, Circe's shift there, is she grows big, but then she gets those wing things on the side or those weird ears. And the only time I've ever seen those used is with creatures of water. Like when you have mermaids or sirens or things.
I do remember that Circe is either a sorceress or some kind of high nymph of water. I do remember that.
So that, for me at least, goes, okay, Poseidon. So it makes me wonder if Hermes is working against her, against Circe. Yeah. Is he something to do with Poseidon that they're jealous of each other? Is he a different god's child or linked to a different god or just had his own beef with Poseidon to be going against her? Or is he just causing mischief? I'm so curious about that because the internal politics of Olympus is just always insane.
Right.
And
there's a connection right there. I do remember, Hermes always was the mischievous one. So whether he's doing it on purpose or it's just his nature, I don't remember.
Yeah. But either way, it's good to know that she's a water nymph because, like I said, that particular thing that the animator drew on the neck, I was like, that is very water. So yeah. Either way, showing the ace up your sleeve, and I don't like what she has said here about that mortals can't get this root.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like she means that like, mortals can't actually acquire them, get them out of the ground or that, which fine. That's okay. But Hermes did also say he'll very well die. So is this root going to be too powerful for him? Is this going to kill him if he uses it? I don't know. Either way, let's go.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine. Yes, but regardless. You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect, friends I can't neglect. So now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for.
Yes, animatics.
Yes, for the animatics is like I love how that she's sending out this creature, but I love how they are. Okay, I told in the last thing I took notes of things that people told me about in the comments. Apparently, each character has an instrument that represents them, and they're really using it to good effect here. Circe's instruments are the strings. Violin,
right?
String section, and it was very, very subtle in the beginning, but now it is really, really, really going epically with the strings. And Odysseus's guitar, either acoustic or electric, and now it's electric, and it's adding that big fight feel to that.
Yeah. Also, it's not lost on me, and again, I don't know if this is an animatic choice or if it's something the animatic has put in because Jay has specifically said it in one of his lives, but it's not lost on me that she summons a chimera. Cool, you know, big scary monster thing. Odysseus summons a cyclops, and I don't know whether he does that because of the previous experience they had with the cyclops and seeing the devastation it can wrought, or if it's just the first thing that comes to his mind, which means it's still playing on his mind,
right?
Or what the reasoning was there. But it's very, there's a lot of possible reasons in Odysseus's mind why he would call a cyclops. Because to be honest, in terms of big, dangerous, scary mythological beasts to encounter, so far, at least in this saga, at least in this, like in Epic the Musical, it's the only real monster we've seen. He can't exactly call the power of Poseidon. Right. So in terms of monsters, what am I going to call the Cyclops? Yeah. Which is, it's just really interesting to see, though, the monster that previously he had to fight against and that killed so many of them and that, now he is summoning summoning a version of it, his own creation of it, to defend him.
Right.
Yeah. And it seems like he has won the battle as well.
You've lost.
My nymphs are like my daughters, I protect them at all costs. The last time we let strangers live, we faced a heavy loss. You've given me no reason to bestow you with my trust, but everyone's true colors are revealed in acts of lust.
I'm not sure I follow.
Neither am I.
There are other ways of...
I'm sorry, is that the end of the song? I paused there because this end scene came up, but then they started singing again. Hang on.
There are other ways of persuasion. There are other modes of control. There are other means of deceit. There are other roads to the soul.
Was that that was a preview of the next song. I was so confused there.
Okay, yeah.
I was so confused. Okay, I'm not going to lie. That animatic was absolutely fire, but at the end there, Annie, you did us dirty. AnniFlamma was the person that did this animatic. She did incredible, but that transition at the end there did me dirty because I was like, oh, the song's still going even though the end screen's up, and it was only once I read there are other ways for the next song, I was like, oh, this is a preview. So spoilers there, but we'll get into it either way. We knew where it was going, didn't we?
Yes, and honestly, we're not sure there. She's just saying there are other ways.
I have a pretty strong suspicion. We love an empowered woman who is going to use all the options available to her, and I think we know where this is going to go because she can't out-strength Odysseus. Right. Now with this route that he's taken, she can't out-magic him, and I think in the next song we're going to get an exact example of the only trick she has left to play, And like it was foreshadowing of Yuri that, you know, as an enemy we can't defend ourselves against. There's some foreshadowing there for sure.
But,
Yeah, not so funny now, is it? Either way though, this whole song was fire.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
The way that the whole song was built in terms of, like you said, the literal battle between the classical string instruments and the guitar that took place in the music side of things, paired with the vocals, and yeah, just absolutely incredible.
yeah. Okay. I don't know. And I love Circe, the voice actress, the singer. She has that same power that Tegan had with Athena, but in a different.
Definitely.
It had a different quality to the voice.
Yes.
It's hard to describe the differences, but they still had that same power to them, and I love that.
Definitely. And the thing that stands out to me with this one is that, like, we were told in the last song by Hermes that, you know, even with this power, you may very well die. And at the time, I was like, oh, like when she said at the start that a mortal can't get that, I was like, oh, is the root going to poison him or kill him?
Yeah.
You know, or is it going to give out halfway through the fight because she has more lasting power? But no, the root worked perfectly. He overcame her magic. What Hermes was saying, you might just die, could very well be that if once you've won, you don't make the right choices, you might just die.
Yeah.
He's not out of danger yet, and we're hoping that Odysseus is smart enough to see that. But we won't know that until the next song, which is going to be coming out on Panda's channel in a week's time. Guys, please, until then, leave a like and a comment on this video. Subscribe to both mine and Panda's channel. It means the world to us. It helps out our channels so much. We can't even begin to tell you. Also, check out the original video linked in the description below. Give it a like and a comment, and subscribe to Annie for this amazing animatic. And check out Jay's original audio of the song and give that some love so we can keep supporting Epic. And if you are able to, check us both out on Patreon, where we both have our own Patreons to help support the channels. They are literally what keep our channels going. So if you can support us, it means the world. I do weekly polls for the reactions I do on my channel, weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get guaranteed reactions on my channel. So check all that out there. Panda also does amazing content on her Patreon, which she will tell you all about in the reaction on her channel. So check that out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the final song of the Circe Saga. Have yourself a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and we'll see you next time. Bye.